25, that means a new pros and cons video. There's pros and cons to any city, gang, right? So Wichita's no different. So we're gonna touch on some pros, some cons, some stuff that we've kind of been talking about, updates on those things, and some new things that you need to know about. So don't miss it. Stay till the very end. We're getting after it right now. All right, so kicking it off, food tax. The state food tax as of January 1st is gone. Remember, it's just on the state level. Your local taxes still apply if there's special taxes. So keep that in mind. Twos and fews, like my mom said, they add up. Now, this is not going to be on everything. Think of more like your stable items, your bread, your meats, milk, cheese, stuff like that. So obviously no alcohol, no cigarettes, nothing like that. So like I said, this has been in the works for a little while now. We just hit 0% on that. So number two, you're needing a job, right? We all do. It's more than just blue collar work out here, manufacturing. We are the air capital of the world. So we got that going for us, but did you know we're pretty good with healthcare as well? So you got options. Make sure you check, see if there's anything that, hey, that might apply to you if it looks good. Touch on some of our local employers, some of the larger ones. Textron, just this last year, reached an agreement with the local union and better wages, some pretty good stuff with healthcare, some bonuses, what have you. And we talked about Spirit being one of the larger of the employers in the area. Had a little bit of a rough year last year, some quality control issues, some furloughs, what have you. So they are in the middle of a deal with Boeing that's supposed to close, I believe, this summer. They're going to be purchased by Boeing. There's another part of their business that they do with Airbus that they're working on selling to Airbus. So crazy to think, 20 years ago, Boeing was here and the company that owns Spirit bought them out, or at least a portion of it. So crazy world. But on to the next. We've talked about grubbing, we've talked about working. We want to make sure you got stuff to do, right? You don't want to just sit at home. We've got a great sense of community here in Wichita. Whether that's the huge events like Riverfest, you'll see people all over, thousands of people, bands playing, food vendors, all kinds of stuff. Is it the St. Patty's stuff, the bar crawl, all that stuff. Streets crazy, Delano crazy. Nice little parade, what have you, tossing out all kinds of goodies. But we've got some huge advocates in the area. We've got some food critics. We talk about Jack Stacks. You can look him up, same name, on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram. He does some great stuff with food reviews, showing off the local businesses in the area. They do a great job. Another one, Wichita by EB. Check him out on that same site. Check him out, YouTube, Facebook, all that good stuff. He's got links on his website for live events, for live music, what the local food truck calendar is looking like, where they're at, who's there, what they're serving, all that good stuff. And he does plenty of different reviews, more than just on the food restaurants, but they both got a great sense of humor. And instead of doing it myself, like I said, I've had several people reach out, hey, let us know what the local scene looks like, all this stuff. I just feel like, because I follow these two, I can't do it justice, so we'll just give them a plug. If you're a big into the music scene, another option, this is gonna be unfiltered, but the Aaron and the Austin podcast, they're local around here. They push pretty hardcore for local music. And you can check their podcast out. Like I said, it's unfiltered, so just keep that in mind if you got the kiddos around. All right, so we get into the cons. If you're coming from a larger area, if public transportation is important, I promise you, we're working on it. We've talked about it, but it might be just a tad bit limited in comparison. Something to keep in mind. They've got their app. It'll pull up the map. It'll show you where the routes are at, where they're going, if they're on time, if they're behind, all that good stuff. But like I said, if you're coming from one of these larger areas where that is very important to you, bear with us. It might be just a tad bit limited. All right, so from here, If you're like my wife, you got the allergies, might be in for a rough time. We're not quite as flat as everybody swears we are, but if you're coming from Colorado, one of these other places, yeah, it's going to be a little bit more flat, and you want to keep that in mind. We're talking pollen from weeds, from trees, all that stuff. If you suffer from allergies, it's something to consider. We'll pull the map. We'll pull up Air IQ. We're going to show you. Are they burning? Are they burning in the area? What are they doing? This is going to show you. This is going to let you know what it looks like, and all that stuff. So, if you're suffering from allergies, if it's severe, it's giving you a heads up, it's letting you know. So now from here, we get into the extreme weather. I've talked about this stuff before. A couple weeks ago, I did a inspection for a client. We're wearing cargo pants and similar setup. 61 degrees. The very next day, 30 degrees. I'm wearing the flannel. I'm cold. I'm freezing. Not fun. I know this isn't unique to us. It's been like this for quite a few people lately. But we get into some of the extreme weather. We are in Tornado Alley. It's another thing you got to keep in mind. Not trying to scare you, just trying to make sure you are aware. It's always something to think about. So as we get into this extreme weather, we've noticed, hey, it's been dry. It's been a lot drier than usual. And if you look on the national level, or in our area, you're not going to see that. It's not going to show up as a drought. If you are looking up from the city of Wichita, it's going to be a different story. So we'll pull that up. It's showing you what that looks like, where we get the water from, all that good stuff. Where we're getting that water from, Cheney. I'm going to butcher this next one, the Equipolis Lake or whatever. It's on the screen, but show you the map, the various sides of town, what their designated day is to water, all that stuff. And other areas, Andover, Mays, Apply, Derby buys their water from us. So no one else is talking about this stuff, gang. It's very important. I'm not saying, oh no, we're going to run out of water, nothing like that, but it is something to consider, and they are considering all options. I don't want to run into this issue in the future. So if you made it this far, we're going to throw you a bonus number 4. So right now, currently, that median sales price for the area, $225. $225, that's median sold. That's not median list. So if you're coming from the coast, if you're coming from these larger areas where the home prices are way, way up there, what can you get for $225? I'll wait. If you got family here, if you're looking for a fresh start, it's right here. Double that, depending on what you need. And you're not even putting a dent in the budget, and you're getting a very nice house. Something to keep in mind. We're giving you all the tools, all the information to make that decision. We've got the tools for the schools. We got the crime map. We got the air quality control, the drought map, all that stuff. We got the people here. Everybody's out having a good time. Come on out. Let me know what questions you have. If you got a question, call, text, email, DM, morning, noon, early evening, guys, please. Weekends, I got your back when moving to Wichita, Kansas, and the surrounding areas. Until the next one, guys, we'll see you later.